Ever heard of the saying that sometimes when you offer a hand, the person you're offering it to takes your whole hand? Well, that's sort of what happened to the person in Jesus' parable. He built his vineyard, uh, prepared everything, but when he had to leave, he leased it to some tenants so that they will have the opportunity to till their produce and be able to have their own harvest. But when the time came that he had to get some produce for himself, they beat up the servants that he sent. Much worse, when he sent his son, hoping that they will understand what um, that it is the person whom they are indebted to. Instead, they beat up that person, even killed the son. And if you look at it, it is like us. God molded our lives with his own hands. God created the world for us. In a sense, we are renting the world. We are borrowing our lives. And yet, we lambast it. We abuse the earth. We abuse our lives by greed, by lust, selfishness. And when God asks us to shape up, when God asks us to bring our lives back up, we get angry, we reject God, when in fact He is the owner of everything. There is nothing in this world that we deserve. There is nothing in our lives that we own. Everything goes back to God. And yet we reject Him when He is asking us to put things in the right order. And He's not even asking it for Himself, because He's asking that for you to be one with Him, for you to inherit the land. But unless you are prepared, unless you are made worthy, you cannot inherit the land. How can thieves be given the land? Instead, God is trying to renew you so that He can give you what He wants to give you out of the love of His heart. So, how do we face the world? You know, a lot of the people who are sad is because they think that the world owes them. Well, the bad news is no one owes you anything. But the good news is that God wants to give you everything.